Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action. And in this episode we will be showing off a ship, Mercury. It is classified as 6th rate, and it is actually, so it's in the same class as Brig, Navy Brig, Niagara and other ships. I will be posting another video where I will be comparing these ships directly. Some more facts about the Mercury. The Mercury has been modeled, or at least the naval action model has been modeled against a Russian Navy 2-masts warship that had 18 guns, also named Mercury. It was, according to the wiki, it was famous for its unequal battle with 2 Turkish ships, which took place on May 14th, 1829. What happened during that battle? It was pursued by the Turkish fleet, 6 ships of the line, 2 frigates and 2 corvettes. Russian Brig Mercury engaged in an unequal battle with the line ships Selimiye, sorry for pronunciation, and Real Bay, which had 74 guns, or 110 and 74 guns respectively, near the Strait of Bosporus. So after damaging the ships one by one, the brig actually escaped the pursuit. So, interesting story. I will be posting the link to the wiki in the description if you would like to read more about Mercury. And let us just now discuss Mercury in game. As you can see, it's pretty long and sleek model, so it is actually pretty fast. Also, given that it has roughly 10 cannons per side, it is also pretty decently armed, so against other 6th rates it does pack a punch, especially if you equip it with 24-pounder carronades, but that means you would have to fighting from up close, which I don't think it should be a problem given the fact that it has pretty decent armor, slightly less than the Naval Brig that you can actually see me duking out with here. So he has a little bit more armor and I have a little bit more guns. Works for me. So, also, the Mercury, given its long and sleek profile, it is very fast. So it can actually catch up with some frigates even. Also, this long thing means that it is a little bit sluggish when it comes to turning, and as you can see, it does take a while I turn and present my broadside to the Navy Brig over there. So, however, once you actually present the broadside, you can open up and yeah. Also a point to consider that it is actually a pretty big target, as you can see, given its long and pretty high up profile, meaning that you have to watch what you're doing. A good approach would be to basically keep at a shallow angle against your opponent while he's firing, and probably exposing the stern. It is not the best solution. However, as of recent patch, we have had some news that this will be revamped, and captains will be actually encouraged to actually rake other ships and tank with the either port or starboard side, meaning that there will be some changes in terms of how the damage is being applied. So, as you can see me fighting it out with Locke Grog. The good thing about it is that I do have 2 of my fleet cutters, which are basically serving as both the cannon fodder and as a distraction. They also land some shots on old Locke there, and allowing me to nicely position and nicely align my shots before I actually fire. So I was thinking of firing, but then again, Loki was really small target at this point, so rather than that I decided to actually use some benefits of this ship and just run as quickly as I can past it and fire one broadside and hopefully apply much more damage to it. Lower the guns and open up. And I have a little bit misjudged the distance, meaning a lot of my cannonballs fell short rather than providing a nice wood chipper show. I'm kind of hoping that I will reload fast enough to rake him, but turns out that this ship actually goes faster than it actually reloads. So yeah. Okay, anyway, time to apply damage to the other side and fire. Once again, the waves come to the rescue of our friend Loki Grog, which means that I'm terrible shot or I'm just sometimes a little bit unlucky. Well, what can you do? I'm trying to maintain this position because this puts me in a nice position to actually shoot up some cannonballs up his turn. And yeah, no longer that interesting. Let's see if we manage to get some shots in. Yeah, clearly some shots in. And so, as you can see, Mercury really turns pretty slow, and the fact that so actually you shouldn't be doing what I was doing here, and that's use battle sails. With ships like Niagara and Mercury, you want to use the full sails as long as possible because that gives you speed, and speed with these two ships is actually an asset. For example, ships like Snow that are much more chubby, they turn quicker, but they're not that fast, so they're easy targets. This one can be a very hard target providing that you actually go pretty fast. So I'm just waiting until he pops up and I open up, hopefully dishing out some damage. I have actually preferred to actually watch nice fireworks as opposed to just checking out the damage that I did. I will check that eventually, so let's see. Oh yeah, we are slowly but surely chugging off his armor. Okay, getting ready for another broadside, and come on. A little bit lower. Fire. As you can see, it is true. I am a terrible shot. I was aiming slightly higher, so the cannonballs flew over most of the crew, which was not my original intention. Anyway, let us now tack into the wind, and as you can see, it's not the fastest ship sailing close hold, but yeah. Aim and fire. Okay, this was a very, very nice broadside. As you can see, this Navy brig is an even worse shot than I am because I haven't gotten much damage yet, and he clearly has some cutters to contend with, so best advice I can give you guys, get to fleet cutters as quickly as you can and let them draw the fire away from you while you can peacefully enjoy broadsiding your opponent and getting that sweet XP. Oh, look, it has a hole. The downside of these fleet vessels is that sometimes they don't care where you are, nor that you are actually in command, so they position themselves straight in front of you and just continue to happily fire along despite that they're in your firing arc. Okay, once again turning slowly but surely, and now rather than just going parallel to the Loki, I was thinking first if I should rake him, so I am going directly for him, and then I'll make up my mind once I get there. So 9.4 knots, once again showing off Mercury's nice strong point, its speed. Getting ready to fire, and come on, heel down, damn you. Fire! Ooh, this was nice. This was actually very nice. Oh, and I believe that the Navy brig is on fire. Awesome! Sadly, I am yet to see once that the opponent ship blows up, but I haven't seen it yet. I would really like to see that, but yeah. Okay, let's do another broadside. Maybe we can help the fire out a little bit. Oh, it is spreading. Oh, let's keep our fingers crossed. If it blows, it would be such an awesome sight. Come on, come on. Can we fuel the fire with more broadsides? Yeah, the fire is still up. Okay, I'm going towards it, which is usually a bad idea, especially when it's on fire, and it's no longer on fire. Okay, so the crew put out the fire. Okay, I guess in that case it's better that I'm kind of following in its tracks and catching up to it. 10.7 knots. Pretty decent, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to catch Navy brig, given the fact that it is actually pretty slow and sluggish, and while the Mercury is actually pretty fast. So we have no problems whatsoever in gaining on him. And we are definitely running with the wind, so... Okay, and my kind of plan is probably go... I'm trying to see if I will position myself to actually... Yeah, I'm gonna aim for his port side, because that one is more damaged, giving me a chance to spring more leaks. Now, I am taking a little bit fire from him, but given both of our statuses, I'm more than willing to exchange fire. And I think this final broadside should spell the end of our friend Loki over here. And as you can see, I'm enjoying some benefits of a friendly fire. Well, what can you do? You live, you learn. Okay guys, I think our friend Loki here is pretty much dead. So that puts us at the end of this video. Like if you like the video, and I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.